Hello, family. It's me, Ife, your fellow yummy mom. How are you doing? If this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome. You're welcome. And if you've been here before, you've seen me, you've seen my content, thank you so much. I appreciate your engagement, I appreciate your presence. So, this is for those yummy moms that are expecting a child and are intending to give birth naturally, right? So, there might be a tendency that you would have an episiotomy, okay? Especially if it's your first, there's a high tendency that you have an episiotomy, or if your child is quite large. So there's nothing to be scared about. So I just wanted to watch this video, then we'll see.
Now, if you had perineal laceration, this is what we use to suture it, to close up the wound. When I mean suture, I mean sew. Suture is our own language. This is absorbable, this rope. You don't need to come back to the hospital for us to remove it after 7 days. Once the wound apposed, once it closes up together, it's going to lose on its own. Why am I doing this video? How to care for your wound. Your baby cut you open, or your midwife deliberately cuts you. The one we call episiotomy. She will suture you with this. How to care for that wound when you get home is not by using hot water. This thing is like nylon. If you sit on hot water, it's going to dissolve it, and the wound will open because it's not properly apposed. All you need is put warm water in a bowl, put salt to taste, and then add your antiseptic like Savlon. Sit on it. Ensure that the parts that was sutured is immersed in the water. You are to do this at least 3 times a day until the wound finally heals. Some of you will still not listen. When you get home now, your mother-in-law, your sister-in-law, your elder sister, your neighbor, they will start telling you that if you don't sit on very hot water, your body will not close up. And you go and sit on hot water, this thing will lose. That is double pay. Please adhere to instructions. If you were sutured, it is warm water. I am Nurse Vita, your angel of babies.
So based on everything she said, I think I just want to add 1 or 2 points. So I remember having an episiotomy some time back, and I think the morning after, so no, that same day, because I gave birth around 4 a.m. and I think by 9 or so they were doing hospital rounds, like the doctors going checking everyone in the maternity ward. I was in the private ward and all, and I was with my mom, and the doctor came in. This was in Nigeria, right? So the doctor came in and he was like, "Oh, I can see you have an episiotomy, blah, 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 blah. So do you not take care of it?" And we were like, "Yeah." He said, "Okay." That, in addition to what she said, he said the same thing. So it stuck to me. So when I saw her video, I was like, yeah, this doctor said it. So he was like, you get a sit bath. So if you don't know what a sit bath is, this is what a sit bath looks like. So you get a sit bath, put warm water in it, you could sit in it and use it, let it touch a perineum, and like that's about 3-4 times a day. But he said the thing he has discovered is that most moms, and I was so glad he said this in front of my mom, that most moms use very hot water, and using hot water will actually open up the wound and make the tear worse. So he advised against it. In fact, he was even advising against using the warm water with the sit bath, because he was not sure if I would actually take to that instruction, because he said he had given that instruction to many other moms, and instead of them to use the warm water, they, together with their mom or whoever was doing a mugo with them, still sat on hot water, and they had to come back to the hospital after some days. So he was saying instead I should get a perineal bottle, a peri bottle, that's this. So get this peri bottle and use it. So what I would advise you to do, if you have an episiotomy or you're going to have an episiotomy, to prepare for it, get this peri bottle. It should not be expensive. I don't know how much they sell it right now. So get the peri bottle, fill it with warm water. Anytime you use the washroom or the toilet, whether to pee or poop, use it and clean up, right? Use it and clean up. And make sure you dab. Don't just wipe aggressively, even if it's from front to back. No wiping, please. Just dab very gently. Be careful using tissue paper because tissue paper can get stuck. You understand? And might increase the chance of an infection. You get a cloth that you could wash. You get different set of clothes, disposable clothes or something. She'll just dab it each time you use the washroom. So you could also get the sit bath with warm water and the things that she said. Sit in it, fill it up almost to the brim, put on top your toilet seat, sit on it, so let the water get up to your perineum and do it 3-4 times a day. So how long does an episiotomy last? The swelling and the soreness can last anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks. Yeah, some people 2-3 weeks, they're okay. But then the pain, you could also take a pain reliever like Panadol, Tylenol, whatever. You could take it for the pain you're feeling because the pain can be intense, right? It depends on your pain threshold level. So it depends on the degree of tear you have. So some people before a month they're okay and they're fine. Some people almost 2 months. So just be like I always say, take it easy with your body. Take it very, very easy with your body. Be patient with your body. Give your body grace. Okay, so take it easy with your body. So like I said, get a sit bath. If you do not have money to get a sit bath, get a small bucket, fill it up with water, warm water, very warm water, not hot, not cold, warm water, put salt, you can put saffron at all. Let it be almost filled up. Sit on it, let it touch your perineum, okay? Touch the site of the episiotomy. And you don't have to open your legs wide like this. Put the legs together. They will tell you definitely. Most of the moms or whoever is coming for you for Mugo. But if you know one is coming for you for Mugo, I'm here. So put the legs together, sit on it, let it get to your perineum. It helps you heal. Then pat it. Pat it after each wash, after each toilet visit. Always pat it dry. Okay, we don't want infections getting there. We want to make that place nice and dry. So pat it, not wipe. Pat. Pat it gently, very gently. I know you're feeling pain, but just gently pat it. And an advice that also works for me is sitting on a hard surface, like a stool, a wooden stool. So instead of sitting on a sofa or cushion or anything like that, try to sit on a wooden stool. It helps add heat and all of that. So each time you're sitting down, standing, anything you're doing, always put your legs together so you do not get to open up the stitches. Yeah. So I wish you the best in your motherhood journey. So get a peri bottle you use each time you use the toilet, either for poop or pee. That's what the peri bottle, you can use the peri bottle there, then use the sit bath or a small bucket. Each time, just that's 3-4 times a day. That's in addition to using that. Then each time, always, whether you're using the peri bottle or the sit bath or the bucket, whatever, each time anything comes in contact with it, always dab, pat it dry. Do not wipe. All right, till I see you next time. Lots of love. Bye.